busy and overworked, we can overlap these things. So where can we create systems? Because systems what? They save lives. So where can we create systems to save time later? I'm going to give you a little example. A little personal story. I have 2 children. They're amazing girls. And from the age of 12, my oldest was 12, the youngest was 10, my oldest wanted to go to Air Cadets. And if you're in Canada and you know about the cadet program, it could be kind of intensive. 3 and 4 days a week, these girls were doing their stuff, right? Going to band, going to camp, going to this, going to that. And then they both wanted to play volleyball in school, and they both wanted to play basketball, and we had all this stuff going on, and we still needed to eat, and we still needed to clean the house. So I created something called Get a Life, because I had no life. I was a stay-at-home mom working on my business. Husband was part-time home, part-time away. But the kids were so busy that we didn't have a life. So this is where all this system came from, is me to create a life so that we could do everything we needed to do without feeling overwhelmed and out of control and stuff. So we started creating systems, and the very first system that we took care of is our food. Why? Do you remember what that first slide said? Why did we start with our nutrition? Because if I don't take care of my body, where am I going to live? And that was the very first thing. There would be times when we were in our little minivan, and we'd be driving from Stony Plain to Edmonton, which is about a 45-minute drive, and they're in the back of the van, getting out of their volleyball clothes into their cadet clothes while they're eating in the van some sort of healthy meal that I had prepared earlier in the day, because I set it up to happen. We never drove through McDonald's or anything like that, because I didn't do that to my kids. So now as we're older and they're older, they still don't do that stuff, because they got into a habit of how to create that. So that's what this system is doing for you guys, is helping you create that habit. So where can you invest your time today or tomorrow or the next day? You get 11 hours this week to set yourself up for more freedom later, for more time freedom later. So we have a menu in our home. Sometimes my husband follows it, sometimes he doesn't. But we set. He's giving me that look. He knows. See the face? He knows. We have a system that says, we go and we buy this stuff on this week, and then we don't even have to think about it. He can go in and out of the grocery store. It doesn't take a lot of time. We already know what we're doing. We have a system for how we do our laundry in our house. We have a system for the days we go play pickleball, and the time we leave the house and the time we return. Why? Because then we don't have to think about anything. There's no mental load on any of that stuff, because it's part of our system. It's kind of like a job. If someone said to you, you have to be at work at 9 a.m. and we will release you at 4 p.m. and you get to eat lunch from 12:30 to 1, what do? You go to work at 8:30, 9 o'clock, you have your lunch at 12:30, you finish it 4 o'clock, and you go home. And then you sit in front of the TV because I'm so tired. No, you're going to have systems. So what kind of system can you put in place? Now I'm looking around the room, and other than this young gentleman here, everybody else probably, I don't know, do you work? No. So everybody else probably has some form of income. I'm going to guess, because you're here and you're clothed. I'm going to guess, right? So you have some form of income. So what are you doing to make sure you have income well into your 80s and 90s? Is there something you should be doing now? Learning about things, investing something, looking at your finances, that kind of thing? What are you doing about your food? What are you doing about your laundry, your taxes, all kinds of stuff? So take 2 minutes, and what are the few things that you need to start putting into place, into systems, to make sure that you set them up today so you have more time tomorrow? This takes a little more to think about. What kind of systems can you put into place today so that tomorrow you have more time? And the hope and pray is not a system. Praying's a great system. It's a great one. It's just, you still gotta, we say treat and move your feet. You still make your affirmative prayer and you still move your feet. So who's got a system they want to share? What's something you have to work on? What do you got, Monique?
I need a system. Every time I work out here,
Yeah?
every time I work day to day, I lose time.
Ooh. You need to talk to my husband. does too. He has no idea why 2 hours go by. I know, right? So maybe he needs to be your accountability partner when you work out. What happens? So Monique said when she finishes her workout, until she starts her workday, time just disappears. So there's got to be a system in there. And then you'll have one. And then it'll never disappear. And you can waver, and it's okay, we're not robots. But it's going to put you into that place to say, systems save lives. My life, because I'm not rushing around. What other kind of systems? Don't be shy. You might say something somebody else needs to hear. Ooh, meal planning. Okay? Meal planning and meal preparation planning, planning to grocery shop, planning to put it away, planning to actually use it. Because many people meal plan, but they don't actually follow through. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. We really got to break these things down. And we don't do this all overnight. Okay? It took me about 1.5 years to get my family so systemized that my girlfriend said to me one day, she goes, I don't even know if I can have you people come and visit. Like, we were too regimented about nap times, snack times, when people were eating and stuff. And I said, it's just how my family runs. She's like, I don't know if I can do it. But I tell you, it's so much easier. I don't have all that mental load, that weight of that crap hanging me down. All right. Oh, share with a partner. You got 30 seconds. Tell your partner, what is the one system that you're going to start right now?